Last fan of the night.
Last fan of the night. Last fan of the night.
Patreon.com/dspiffy for behind the scenes content. I've for at least for a while, it may be public eventually. That very cool video I just shot just before we came in here will be Patreon only for a while because it's behind the scenes. Probably eventually public. I have to decide how long I wait before I make certain. Anyhow, neither here nor there. I think Rick should probably tell us about this fan since this is, I would assume, very peak Rick tier. When I think of Rick, I think of this. After blenders.
You should think of the version before this, actually. That's my favorite.
I know that's true, but the reason why I think of this version first is because I think of this as the quintessential Sears fan. When I think of any fan from the Sears catalog, this is the first one that comes to mind before the other version or anything else cool that they had. Mm-hmm. When I think of Sears, I think of Rick.
It's that's very fair. So, all right. So what we got here is a Sears turn of the century, obviously made by Emerson. This has a lot of similarities to the 1895 series with the blade irons, blades, and the motor. It's a KB55. And it uses blender style canopy as shown, and this one's from 1984. I saw in the switch housing. This is a 4-speed, which is pretty cool. A lot of the ones, pretty much if it had a blender canopy, that was a pretty good indication that it was going to be 4-speed. The light fitter is the one that came with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so original light fitter, and yeah, it's a beautiful fan.
I mean, for all I know, it originally came with a floral globe, and it would have been exactly like the Sears box.
Pretty much. I looked for a floral globe. Yeah, looked for a floral globe and could not find one. So
it's a little tired in here.
It is a little tired in here. So.
Okay, so who's doing the pull chains?
I did actually put an incandescent in this one just because I was curious what that would look like, but it dims nicely as you would expect.
Yeah. Okay, so whoever wants to rock the pull chains, hit the high switch, turn it to. Oh, no, cap, and turn the solid state control all the way down. You did it the wrong way. No, there you go. Somebody turn the light pull chain off. Okay, I guess Rick's gonna do all of the work here.
Yeah, I think it's probably 4.
So this is 4-speed, as you pointed out. So this is speed 4.
So this is the lowest setting it's got. It's basically a setting.
I may need to readjust the video because I had to white balance it because when the light was on, the camera was confused. Now it looks beautiful. I guess I'll have to do that more often.
How come you don't do 60 frames a second on your videos?
I don't, because I don't know how to change that.
That you really should, because it makes a heck of a difference with fan videos.
Really?
I'm glad I said something. I assumed there was a reason why you didn't.
Nope.
Oh yeah, no, that's. Pete's videos are 60 frames, and you can tell.
Should I start this one over? And you know what? I'm gonna pause it and see if I can change it.
You can't change it. Well, let's do it tomorrow.
Well, no, because I'll just splice it together. We couldn't find the 60 frames a second option. I'm a little surprised at how fast this is for a 4th speed. I remember from my childhood the 4th speed being super aesthetic, so maybe that was just the one I had.
Because I have a polished brass 1895, and it's definitely a slower low than that.
Interesting.
So okay, well let's see. So we're at 0.25 amps, 28 watts, and a whole power factor.
Which is surprising because it's a capacitor drive speed. I thought.
Yeah, that is.
Maybe it's not. They definitely tack it though. We don't need to siphon it on all the speeds, but we do need to rip a bit. Did we ever find the calculator? Well, somebody's gonna have to calculate it with their phone because I didn't bring my laptop in here.
Okay, I'm getting 169.
Okay.
Divided by 4.
Yeah. Right.
Go ahead and move it up while he's doing math.
42 1/4.
Okay, so that is pretty aesthetic.
That's about right. 4.
Yeah.
Should be, that's medium low.
Which is a perfect medium.
Yeah, that's a good medium low. So we're at 0.37 amps, 44 watts, and still a whole power factor.
Maybe this one isn't capacitor-driven speeds. I didn't think so.
That's unusual.
I wonder if it changed by the year. So this is going to be about a little over 50.
So I'm getting
or a little over 75.
310.
A little over 75. Excuse me, like 80.
It's like 77.
Okay, yes, that was close.
Close, yeah.
So we're trying to get 3 of these together, and this will be the barbershop install. I think these would look great in the barbershop.
Okay.
Fun fact, my childhood memory of these, of course, is from
0.6 amps,
seeing them in Sears catalogs and everywhere,
watts,
basically.
And a whole power factor.
But as an adult, one of my favorite restaurants, New Orleans Takeout, had one of these in the lobby, and I never saw it run.
525.
Getting really good clean readings.
I figured out if you this wood's really light colored here, so if you hit it right,
Ah,
Okay, so what'd you get?
525.
525.
131 and a quarter. So
That checks.
sounds about.
It's a pretty good range of speeds on these, I always thought.
Full straight high. So 0.96 watts, 102 or 0.96 amps, 102 watts, and
Power factor dropped.
Power factor dropped a little bit.
Yeah, I'm now curious because I don't know how that would work without. Yeah,
751.
71, so it's under 800. It's under 200. I mean, let's see what the SIFM is.
Okay, so 751. Yep, like 187,
Yeah.
188. Which sounds about right.
Still moves there though.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah.
does move air.
Good running fans.
Definitely less better up here.
So 14.75 times.
Hold on. 14.75 times.
492 is the best I'm getting.
That seems awfully low. Pete, you want to give it a try?
Yes.
Yeah, Pete might.
He couldn't wait.
Sure.
Pete's got a trick to that where he uses his hand. Well, I guess he's not doing it now because he's got other things up his sleeve.
Everybody's tired. It's very tired.
It's true. It's
551.
like 3. So.
That's typical hours for this place.
Okay. I just saw 550. I'm just gonna go with
So you got a little bit higher reading.
yes.
He did. So I don't know what he's doing different, but learn that for testing tomorrow.
Okay. 551 times
14.75.
All right, well, almost at letting
It's like 8,000 something.
Yeah, almost exactly the same as some of the other Emersons we've tested, and the K55 Casablancas. So that checks. It's like 8100. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to do a reverse?
Could.
Maybe just do it at least on high and see if the RPMs are any different. Maybe.
Same different. Okay. Sure.
Just because on the one hand, I always think it's important to do reverse on fans that have reverse. On the other hand, it being a 4-speed fan, going through all the speeds in reverse. Tell you what, let's see. We can just go through them all pretty quickly. We don't need to do 10 seconds on each one, a la tubular.
Tubular.
Mhm.
Sure.
Yeah. Good spin down.
Yeah.
It's because we just oiled it, so
That's true.
Some WD-40 in there.
Yeah,
That's true.
Need some WD, but
Yeah, we gotta see what kind of shape those other ones are in, and we need to get to the barber shop soon. I'm gonna go there Tuesday or Wednesday to get my hair cut, and I'm sure he's gonna be like, "Where are my fucking fans?" 'Cause I've been promising him fans for years. So, and when he comes this time, I'm gonna be like, "Look, whenever I can get my crew together, I'm gonna give him both of your numbers."
huh?
Did I leave those fans out there running? I did.
I hear them.
Yeah, you want to cut them? Let's see if it makes a difference on the voltage in here. Right now we're 120 on the nose. Actually, I'm just curious if it'll make a difference. Probably not because they're on low. But let's just see.
And really good spin now. Wow.
Okay.
It went from 120 to 120.4.
That's barely.
Barely, but leave them off for solid state
Okay.
because we can hear them. Although, given how KBs typically perform on solid state,
I think we'll be able to hear
I
that
think
over
we'll
the
be
crunch.
able-
We'll hear
yeah.
that over the crunching.
nothing's louder than the crunching.
I remember.
Oh God,
I
God,
remember-
no!
Oh.
I meant no crunching.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, look what I've done.
Well, it's almost come to a stop.
Yeah, you're paying for breakfast because of that.
He's the one crunching. I didn't tell him to crunch.
All right, well,
If I'll tell you what,
Yeah, hit the.
if you can cease the crunching for the rest of eternity, no more. If you can figure out a way for there to be no more crunching ever in any video ever.
should start up on low.
That was 3 pulls.
Yeah, I know. It was on high already, wasn't it? Didn't you turn it off with that?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
so-
It's tired in here. Yes, that's correct.
It was a
Okay.
little tired in here.
Okay, so here is low reverse. Yeah, we'll just go through them quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that seems slower in reverse though.
Just to line it up.
Could be.
Yeah. Probably will be slower. in
Hey
reverse.
Pete,
Yeah.
in the interest of time, go grab the cast Dayton motor that's not assembled. I just while we'll multitask. While we're doing this video, I'm going to show you what we can do with that.
Okay.
It's right behind you. Right behind you. Right behind you.
Oh.
So here's what I'm thinking, your medalist.
This is medium, low, and reverse.
So you can
Definitely
probably
smaller.
see
Yeah, a little bit.
that they use the safety cable to go where a pin might otherwise go. Okay, it's leaking oil on me, so I'm not gonna. You see, there's a hole. The
Yes.
shaft that comes out of the motor.
Uh-huh.
There's a hole in it where a pin would normally go,
Yeah.
but they put the safety cable in there instead.
Uh-huh.
Basically, acts like a pin. So what I'm thinking is you take this whole yoke and everything off of here, disconnect the wiring, and get it so you just got the shaft to the motor.
Yeah.
And then what we need is a tool that can go in that hole.
Mm-hmm.
Something that's not going to bend or break, something that's real strong, but that can go in like an ice pick maybe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I think we should be able to crank on it from that. Because
Okay.
the problem is, of course, we're cranking on it with this, and it's just working its way around that hole, and the safety cable isn't strong enough to keep it from moving. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's what I would take all this off and then put something in there and then use that.
742.
742.
So it's a little slower in
I
reverse.
think 742 is a little bit. Yeah, it was like 749 or something like that.
So
Oh,
that you understand what I'm saying?
Something like that.
I
Okay, so
All right.
in a way do, so I'll just take the yoke off. I'll have to disconnect.
Yeah.
these.
And I mean, you could either write down the wiring, or we'll just look at one of the ones that's already put together for the wiring, because we
Sure.
already, you know,
Do one
Yeah,
at a
it was-
time.
yeah. Take the yoke off and
Okay.
get rid of the safety
So
cable.
where we think? Hey, where we
Well,
think
then
it's?
what do I use then when we assemble it?
we
If
got a
this-
pin for there.
I think it's gonna
Okay.
start at 3.
Yeah, I think I'm saying 4. That was mine. So
I said 3, 4.
I'm gonna say 2.
Okay, I guess I've got to say 5, but yeah, I think it's gonna be. Well, I won't say, but yeah, I think one
One.
of you guys is right.
2.
Oh.
no,
Look at that.
I'll see if that's still. That's not gonna stall.
I don't think so.
Oh.
It's picking up.
That's.
Yeah, I'd say that's a go.
Yeah.
All right, so here's 3. So at the barber shop, what speeds are we just gonna leave him set on like medium, or
He'll use high.
he's gonna use high? Okay.
He'll use high. I already know him. It's very rare that they'll be on anything other than high. They might maybe in the winter, but in the summer they'll be blasting because he doesn't like to run the air because he's cheap.
Oh man, not my kind of place. Okay, here that's 4.
Yeah, between that and the tin ceiling.
And tin ceiling's cool, but
We'll get
Yeah.
him fan stick.
Oh
We could get him fan sticks.
this
Yeah,
is 5.
I don't want to. I want to leave the original pull chains on these, and I don't want them to get messed with. So yeah, we could get him a fan stick. That's true.
Yes.
He'll humor it.
Okay, here's 6. It's got the chips open already.
I'm really worried because it's much quieter in here than it is in the bay, so it really could be
Yeah.
more damaging.
Here's 7.
Okay.
And 8.
Crunch,
Crunch,
crunch, crunch,
crunch,
crunch,
crunch.
crunch, 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 crunch.
Very, very crunchy.
And the sad thing is, I want some more of those chips, but I
Me
don't.
too.
I might honestly
This
buy
was
some.
such a
quick
small can. This is all I had for this.
Okay.
So what you
Mine.
trying to say? You didn't learn sharing in kindergarten?
I did, but if I had a bigger can, there'd be more.
I learned to get your own in kindergarten.
Yeah.
No, you had a terrible kindergarten.
Okay, so here's 10. And 11.
Here's the nerve to crunch in my videos and not even share his chips.
And
You shared
here's
one.
12.
Crunch,
Crunch.
crunch, 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 crunch. Fuck Pete. Crunch, 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 crunch.
Okay, here's 13.
Is that the end of them?
14.
Oh, now he's got
Oh, he's
spree.
got spree
Oh,
now.
God. Oh.
Yes, okay, so 14. 15. It's drawing 0.73 right
What
now.
did it draw on high?
9.6, I think.
Something like, this is just under an amp. Here's 16. Getting somewhat close. 17.
You guys know California Love? I think it's like Dr. Dre and Tupac.
Yeah.
Tupac, yeah.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
18. I'll start speeding it up here. 19, 20. He just has. Oh, that's
How?
even, oh, that's even
How
worse.
does he make the spree?
The spree's worse.
How?
His words.
Okay, this is 21.
I feel like he's trolling me.
I'm impressed he got that to crunch even louder than the actual chips.
He's been practicing, is what I feel like. I feel like he goes like after drum practice, he sits there in the recording studio and he
Okay.
records
I'm
it so he can
highs,
monitor it and check the decibel levers and says, okay, where do I position it in my jaw
Okay, so 9.6
for the
is the
loud
size
for
of
the
the
optimum loud
At
crunching?
22, we're at 9.3, 24, 25. Oh, I lied. That's actually 24, 25.
Might be over. Hit the high
No,
switch.
we're right on right now.
Oh, okay.
I already did. We're at 9.7. It's just kind of leveling. Oh, yeah, we're definitely over now. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it goes over about 27.
This is what happens when it gets tired in here.
Okay, solid state.
Loud.
Yeah, I think we all know.
He said loud. Rick's next.
Loud.
You can't say loud. You gotta say something else.
Living room quiet.
Oh, it's bedroom.
I am the brilliant one who believes it will be silent.
Watch it be silent, like just
Oh,
off
yeah.
the wall.
These
Watch
would
it.
actually, again, I feel like we could make one of these a lot quieter with rubber. We would just need to put it in optimum places.
All
That's
right.
what she said.
That's the worst of it right there.
Yeah, we always say 1895s are just bad.
Yeah.
They're
It was
not good on the
bad. It's
Would anybody
so
tolerate that in their
malaise.
living room?
No.
Okay.
If the ceiling was high enough, and maybe I wouldn't
Maybe.
hear it, maybe.
Okay,
But
time for 0 too high.
It's so malaise. So brown. Violently malaise. Oh, violently malaise.
Okay, so you can either do one, Chandru or crunching. You have to pick one each video. You can only get to do both.
Oh man, that's a tall order. All right, I think it's gonna be Christian first.
let's see. I'll say I'll say large. I'm not as good with this stuff.
I'm gonna say no in rush on this.
I'll say small in a rush.
All right.
Is that no in rush?
That's no in rush.
Was that 97 is high?
97.
Oh no, it just dropped. Small in rush.
Okay.
All right.
96 is high.
Let it wind up completely. I swear it was slated.
It's very. I've never seen one that went up, down, and back up.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well, I guess.
I mean, that's the first time for everything, but it
Okay.
doesn't appear that this is it.
96 it is. Okay.
So malaise.
So this one we could actually do a Rick test. Christian, what are you doing out there?
Grabbing something important for later.
Okay, hit the light switch while you're out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go to the
See,
side.
I feel like.
Nope, right here. Right here.
These ones.
Right here.
There we go.
See, a true Rick test would actually be light at full with the fan at slow, but I
Really? I thought dim was important because it's supposed to look like a steakhouse.
no, I like lights at full. That's mainly, but
Oh,
but,
yeah, that's
but,
true.
But,
You
be
gotta-
honest, but I honestly for camera, I think it looks better to.
It does.
Okay.
I can turn the flash off too.
So
I want to let me turn autofocus off.
violently malaise. Yeah. So
Do we want to put it to a lower speed or is this good enough? Oh, you turned the lamp on?
No. Oh crap.
Was it on the whole video?
No, I was flipping stuff. So I
Okay.
couldn't see. So that's actually set to medium low. Let's see what that does.
Might as well go all the way to low.
Yeah, the pull chain.
Yeah. We've got a whole variety of buzzing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And this is with an incandescent bulb.
Yes, that incandescent probably helps a little, but. Oh yeah, no, this is. I think we could all say this is definitely high tier. It's avocado appliance, no questions asked.
yep.
How catalog is this?
Oh, once again, definitely 80s cost. I love Turn of the Century. Some of my favorites.
How metal?
Oh, definitely extreme metal, like death black metal.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, we all like a lot of the same stuff. Okay, so the speed version, patreon.com/dspiffy. Buyfanstick.com, fanstick.biz, lightstick.biz, buyfanstickxxx.com, rickersheep.com, Taco Burrito Mexico, Sperry the Beverage of Fan Collectors, The Good Manufacturing Company, A1220 LLC, where our motto is crunch, 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 crunch. Jonas.
Oh.
So do we have enough light for Jonas? Rick,
Rick,
Christian, why don't you go turn the lights back on?
Alright, yeah, let me.
Yeah, let's stop
turn
it.
that
Let's
off.
stop
So that we can properly properly talk to
We
Jonas.
don't want candlelight Jonas tonight.
No romantic Jonas.
No.
Okay. Doorbells.
Oh, I love those doorbells.
Love those doorbells.
House on the Rock. And would you have any Homestead catalog?
What do you think about House on the Rock, Jonas?
Oh, one word. Incredible. One word. Wow. One word. Marvelous. One word. Magnificent. One word.
Two words.
Two words.
Bye, Fanstick.
Bye,
Fanstick.
3 words. What is it? 4? Thanks for watching. 3.
Syllables.